What happened?
My knee. This is my old ass.
Well,
Being
you
old.
He just moved and it popped?
I just moved and something snapped. Just settling in.
It is to that point, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much, bro. Fuck.
Dude, I was in the shower yesterday, and I must have just lathered wrong.
Please continue.
It felt like I pinched a nerve in my shoulder.
Oh, no.
Just from, I mean, you know how, men suck at like doing their back with the soap.
Oh, yeah.
I was trying. I was like, nah, I'm going to get back there this time. Because it's just year round. It's like we get our chest, we get our dick and balls, a little bit of our legs.
Yep.
That back thing,
It's like,
that's a rare instance that gets soaped.
yeah, like I didn't sweat that much today. I'm fine.
Yeah, it's
I'm
like,
fine.
water will get it.
It's
Fuck
getting
it.
wet. That's right.
Yeah, and it's hot water. It's killing some germs.
You're not
we
wrong.
think.
You're not wrong.
But I could be really wrong.
We're still here.
But dude, I was getting back there. I was like really reaching.
Yeah.
And then it was just like a, like you feel that, electrical charge.
Like
just,
you got tased?
Yeah, it's just like, and I was like, oh,
No.
god damn.
That's your body saying no.
Yeah. My body was just like, hey, whoa.
Yeah.
We don't reach back there, son.
Red
That's
alert.
not what we do.
Red alert. Wah, wah, wah. Just sirens going off.
Yeah, it just fucked me for like half the day. It hurt.
As it would. So,
Ugh.
yeah. But here we are, settling in.
Settling on in. It's a rainy winter night here in the Illawarra.
That's right.
I got my bulldog pajama pants on. Do you like these? And the bulldogs are actually wearing aviator sunglasses.
Are they? I thought they were like the nighttime blindfolds.
Oh, maybe that
Bondage
is what
thing.
it is. You know what?
You were gonna accept it, and then I said bondage. You're like, no, never mind. Let's skip that.
Nah, you know what? I'm just going to stick with Top Gun Tom Cruise aviator
Okay.
sunglasses. That's what the dog's fucking sleeping
Oh,
in.
they remind me of Maverick a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right. This dog's going to wake up, have a little bit of dog food, then go hang out with Goose.
That's right. Goose, boy.
Hey, let's go fly a couple of drills, buddy.
Yeah. Let's does it.
Let's go hang upside down of another F-15 or whatever the hell it was and take a Polaroid photo.
It was F-15s, I believe, back in those the original days. They're remaking that movie, actually.
Oh, I heard there is some sort of sequel.
Yeah, so they've already filmed it, and I don't know. I guess they're just waiting on the approval from the Scientology community to release it or some shit.
Yeah. After speaking to the legal team.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Can we promote this? But yeah, it's filmed. But yeah, I'm glad because I was getting dressed and like I had my sweatpants and I'm like, shit, man, I'm bumming it to Mike's house today.
Hey,
And I was like,
you are welcome here
yeah.
as a bum.
I figured I would, and then I got to thinking, we live in Australia. Bum means something else.
It does. It means a bit of an ass.
It means ass. And so that got me thinking about a few just weird shit like I think about, right? So a bum in Australia is an ass. And then I remember I was dressing up as a bum. You remember when we were growing up, and we were talking last episode about movies?
Yeah.
What about like iconic like shows and Facebooks or YouTube stuff? Like, do you remember bum fights?
Bro, do I remember bum fights?
Because it made me bum, and then you think of bum fights.
I remember I watched this episode of Dr. Phil
Right.
back in the day where he invited the creator of bum fights on to have a chat.
Oh man,
Now,
he would.
tell you what, I can tell already you've never seen this.
No.
Okay, so the creator of bum fights shows up to the set.
Yeah.
He comes out. He's dressed exactly like Dr. Phil. With a bald cap and fake beard and sideburns.
Shit, for real?
Like full on Dr. Phil cosplay.
Dog.
Just to troll him.
They let him walk out like that too? Like,
I mean, obviously that backstage they knew.
Yeah.
They probably radioed good old Phil McGraw up at the front and said, "Hey, he's gonna come out looking like you.
Get ready, Doc."
And Doc McGraw's just like, "Oh, is he now? Well, we're just gonna see about that, won't we?"
Him on out.
So the dude comes out, and Dr. Phil shows like a montage of like some of the bum fights clips, which is disgusting. I mean, it's fucking awful.
It's horrible, dude.
But I remember back in the day having a couple of laughs.
Yeah. Just
because some of these motherfuckers were.
Oh man,
God,
they
were
just
nuts.
Honestly, they didn't have anything else going on at the moment.
Mm-mm.
You know, so you offer a bum $100. That's like offering a working class person what, $1,000?
Yeah, they're like
$10,000. You know what I mean? It's
will
a big
you have
deal.
Will you have a fist fight with this guy, and we'll pay you both $100? And both of them are like, yeah, of course.
That's right.
That's
right.
Dr. Phil plays that montage,
mm-hmm.
and then after the montage is over, Dr. Phil looks over at this guy and he goes, yeah, you know what? I just don't want to talk to you. And the guy's like, what do you mean? Why? And he goes, no, I'm just like so appalled. Yeah, you know what? I want you to leave. I want you off my stage.
No shit.
Yep. And the bum fights guy gets all defensive, and he's just like, why? What? You won't even like have a conversation with me? Like I came all the way out here. You won't even have me? Yeah. He's just like, I'm just so disgusted at how you exploit these people. And then the guy fucking calls out Dr. Phil, and he goes, oh.
That's right.
He goes, oh, are you... I mean, I'm paraphrasing. He's like, oh, I exploit people. He's like, what the fuck do you do?
That's right. Yep.
He's like, how are you better than me?
That's true.
You just exploit in a different way.
That's right, dude. That's right. Same
coin,
Dr. different size.
Dr. Phil didn't really have a defense for that. He just kind of said, oh, well, I just think we're done here. I just think we're done.
So the doctor got doctored, did he?
Yeah. That was years. That was like a decade ago.
That was ages ago, man. I just remember seeing him, and I was just like, damn, there's some fucked up shit going down, man. But one of the main bums, like, I feel bad because we don't know names, but we keep just calling them like main bum or the bum with the bum eye. Like, it's like, but one of these individuals became like successful, like wealthy, like they got a degree and like got their own business or something.
Oh,
like
I did
that.
hear about that.
And I think he said he attributed it. He said he wouldn't have done it if he hadn't if bum fights hadn't been a thing. So,
right, so it gave him some startup capital or something.
I don't know if it was like startup capital or it just gave him the realization of like, what am I doing with my life?
Oh, okay.
I can't remember. Like, I'm sure we'll be able to find it if we look it up, but we can't be fucked. But yeah, he's in a better place now, which is good.
Well, that's good.
So it got me thinking, like, yeah, because we live in Australia, bum means ass, so they would have heard about bum fights, and we were like, ass fights,
right?
What kind of shit's going on in America? What? Bunch of asses fighting in the street? What's going on?
It's like, oh, you never heard of ass fights? It's like this really popular gay porno.
Yeah. Everyone's invited, man.
Yeah, that was the one that David Duchovny starred in before the X-Files. Oh. It was Ass Fights, Volume 2.
Ass Fights featuring Dr. Phil.
The Ass Files. Yeah, you know what? I just don't think I want to fuck you today. I just think I've had enough. No, I want you out of my bed.
Yeah. I know I invited you over, but leave.
Look, yeah, I know the camera's rolling. I know it's rolling, and I know we're here to shoot Ass Fights Volume 2. I realized Volume 1 was a hit, but I'm just not feeling this one. I'm a bit sore. Just a little sore.
TKO.
You see, we did that dress rehearsal. We probably just should have had the cameras rolling because, or should I say, an undress rehearsal? Gave
it my best.
Still got it.
Oh, zing! They don't call me doctor for nothing. I'm smart and shit.
Oh shit! That's right. All my hookups, they call me Dr. Drill.
Ooh. They call me over, they say, Doctor, fill my ass.
Doctor. Doctor, fill me up.
Ooh.
Oh, God.
Yeah, dude.
Shit.
Straight into it.
Folks, welcome back.
Cracking.
It's always good to have you here on the Cookie and Cream Podcast.
Yeah.
I'm Mike Seamus Reed.
I'm Wayne Peoples, if you didn't know by now.
Some know and some don't.
So, yeah.
Most don't.
Most probably don't.
Folks, last episode, we presented this amazing skate deck that Wayne hand-designed himself. And we let y'all know that we want to give this away to a fan. So we had to think of, some of the stipulations and the requirements and the prerequisites.
That's right.
For how to give this thing away. So we came up with something extremely simple.
Super.
We want to give it away, but we also want to make it as a celebration of milestones, okay? So Wayne brought this on the 20th episode. So that's the 20th episode skate deck. Of the Cookie and Cream Podcast. It'll be the only skate deck of this design on the planet.
That's right.
So scarcity is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think it would be worth having for sure, especially years from now. If this thing really blows up, you'll have this really cool, rare skate deck.
That's right.
So we decided that we will give this away when our YouTube channel hits, wait for it, 50 subscribers. 50 million.
Where you going? Nowhere. Where you going, skate deck? Fucking nowhere.
Now, see, we're going to start really small, small baby step.
Yeah.
If we want the YouTube channel to get to 50 subscribers. So double what it is now. It's at 25.
That's right.
We're not asking for much here. So get your, look, if you got friends who would be into this shit, get them on here. Get them to subscribe.
Yeah.
If you are a listener and you have not subscribed on the YouTube channel, just do us that favor and hit that subscribe button. We'd really appreciate it.
Yep.
Because we're going to start really ramping up the YouTube stuff in the coming months. We'll release more skits, that sort of thing. So, and look, regardless, we appreciate any and all listening / watching, regardless.
Yep.
So, yeah, once we hit those 50 subscribers, we will give this awesome thing away to a lucky fan.
Yeah.
And, we'll let you know once we're getting closer to that 50 subscriber mark. We'll let you know if there, the updates for the giveaway.
That's right. That's right.
Be sweet, man.
Make it happen, people.
Make it happen.
Make it happen.
Let's do it. Let's take the baby steps together.
Yeah, that's right.
This is a grassroots show. It's a 2-man operation. It's done, it's literally one camera, couple of mics in my garage. It's so simple, but
That's
effective.
Right. Dr. Phil in the corner, rehearsing.
That's right.
Is that scene 1, act 2? Yeah, he's all right.
Yeah, I just don't think I'm going to come on this episode. I'm just not feeling it.
No.
Anyway.
What are you drinking?
Well, so I see you brought back over the American Honey Sting because we want to polish this off, so I appreciate you.
All good, bro.
And now this, I've always been a fan of the Great Northern.
Yeah.
This is one of the most refreshing lagers out there, man. Like Great Northern ice cold is
it goes
awesome.
down too easy.
It does.
So cheers.
Great in the summer.
Cheers. Tink.
Boom. Well, it's great in the winter as well, I should say.
It's beer, ain't it? Good all the time.
That's right. Ooh, we better be careful with this little...
Oh, shit, son. Don't spill the whiskey.
The little ghetto table
Yeah.
We've got this table, folks. I mean, it's cool. Like, I got this tabletop sitting on top of an old subwoofer that I took out of my old car. So this is the kind of table that should be in a little man cave.
It should be. That's right.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It makes 100%
Absolute
sense.
Oh, here, cheers.
Cheers to this one. Tink.
Oh, boy.
Well, speaking of support and all that kind of shit, we're supporting another podcast on Tuesday, our time.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I'm looking forward to that. We are going to be guests.
Guests, that's right. We're guests this time.
Yeah, on the 1001 songs that make you want to die.
Fucking die.
And I tell you, folks who listen to us, you would love what these guys are doing.
Yeah.
Look up this podcast, 1001 songs that make you want to die.
That's
it's
right.
Fucking hilarious.
It's so funny, dude. They're like us, but like I said earlier, there's 3 of them.
Yeah, and it's like and their format is brilliant. Like each episode, they just pick a song they hate.
Yeah.
And they tear it to pieces for like 45 minutes.
It's a breath of fresh, filthy air.
It is.
It's really, it's a super cool concept, man. So, yeah, because we did the gig down in Jervis Bay, that's how the connection happened.
That's right.
With this, you know what I'm saying? So this is one thing leading to another and so on and so forth. So, yeah, dude, I'm stoked for it.
Yeah. So we'll be doing that on Tuesday. I don't know the technicals behind it, like when they upload and like that sort of thing. But, we'll give you updates. And, again, look up that podcast, 1001 Songs That Make You Want to Die. We'll put a link in the I'll start just adding the links to that podcast and, like, Jez's Whiskefy stuff. Like, basically, we'll just have, like, links to our friends and affiliates, like, on all of our podcast descriptions.
There you go.
Spread the love. We're all community.
Yeah, true that, man. True that.
Podcasting ain't easy. It might seem easy, like, oh, yeah, just sit down and fucking talk in a mic. And it's like, yeah, well, you got to do that for an extended period of time. And what Wayne and I do, it's like, we're talking shit for an hour and 45 minutes with no plan ever. No. Except for the Ask Reddit All-Stars.
That's the only thing. That's it.
Yeah, there's just no plan.
I had no intention of talking about your pajama pants this evening, but it happened.
I had no intention, really, of wearing these. But
I'm glad you did.
My flannel pajama pants, they aren't just flannel pajama pants. Like, I refer to these pants as the, oh, fuck, it's cold pants.
Yep.
So these are what I'm putting on.
Okay.
This is what I'm doing.
Plus socks and sandals.
Bro, I fucking look 65 right now. I look like a retiree.
Your dentures are going to fall out. Just stick them back in.
Christ almighty.
Nah, dude, it's cold, man. I don't knock you. Fuck. Look at me, dude.
But at least being in the garage, it stops all the wind and the sideways fucking Forrest Gump rain.
Oh, yeah. We are protected. Not trying to get smacked in the face with tiny droplets.
Sometimes it rains sideways. And sometimes it seemed like the rain was coming up from the ground. I fucking love that movie.
Like,
oh, shit.
Could you make a movie like that today?
I know. It's like, how would people even take that now?
Yeah, I don't know. And you're playing a character, and you're not making fun of someone. I think it would be an injustice to not, tell the story of someone like that.
It's a beautiful story.
It is.
Forrest Gump is an incredibly fucking inspirational film.
Yeah.
But it would be taken the wrong way now by idiots. That's the problem. Oh, yeah,
for sure.
Idiots would ruin it.
Yeah.
There's probably going to be something that comes up in the next couple of years where they want to cancel Forrest Gump.
Oh, yeah. The cancel culture.
Yeah. I'm sure they'll go at... But every... It's been talking about Forrest Gump. Anytime that kind of movie comes up, it just takes me right back to Robert Downey Jr. in Tropic Thunder.
Dude, same thing.
Same thing. Never go full retard.
Can't never go full retard.
And fucking...
Full retard.
Bro, fucking Simple Jack in the beginning. Like, are you out of your fucking mind?
Oh, I'm a brain movie. Like, what?
Like, what is happening?
Oh, my God, man. And then Shaun White went to a Halloween party. So the professional snowboarder and skateboarder Shaun White, he went to a Halloween party as Simple Jack. And the media ripped him, dude.
No, I bet.
Ripped him. But, yeah, Robert Downey Jr., oh, my God. I think we would have mentioned it before, man. But holy shit. What do you mean, you people? Huh?
For 400 years, that word has kept us down.
Gonna make some crawfish, huh? Mm-hmm. With some greens, huh? Mm-hmm. And I'm sitting there watching the movie. I'm like, that shit sounds good as fuck.
I'm
Whip
not
it up.
offended at all. That actually sounds
That's
like an
actually
amazing meal.
Quite accurate.
Kurt Lazarus.
Kurt Lazarus. Oh, the Aussie.
Fuck, dude.
The Aussie. So Robert Downey Jr. makes a pretty convincing black guy.
He does.
He does.
He was very good. We call that method acting in the business.
Ooh. Ooh. I think he went to Compton for a couple of weeks to get into character. No.
But yeah, dude, Forrest Gump, man. I really love that movie. Anytime it comes on TV, like if I'm flipping through the channels and it's on, I like keep it on.
Do you?
It's just one of those movies. I'm like, oh, cool. Forrest is on.
I have to be in the right mind frame to be emotionally touched by it. You know what I mean?
The thing about it is it has really hard-hitting shit in it.
Yeah.
But it has fucking hilarious moments in that.
Just like one of the things that stands out to me after he goes on that epic long run and then he stops and I'm just going to go home now. And they're like, what are we supposed to do? And he just walks away. Yeah. What are we supposed to do? You followed him out there. He fucking finds your way back. I think I'm just going to go home now.
I love it.
Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, such an iconic movie of its time. So
there's a restaurant in Los Angeles at the I think it's the Santa Monica Pier.
Yep.
It's called Bubba Gump Shrimp.
Bubba Gump.
Bubba Gump.
Bubba Gump.
So it's a whole restaurant where it's Forrest Gump themed. And when you're at the I ate there a couple times, and when you're at the table, they'll give you a Forrest Gump quiz.
Really?
And if you pass it, they'll like give you some free shit.
Wow.
I passed it every time.
I bet you would.
Yeah.
Did you get free shrimp?
I got free dessert one time, and then the other time, I think it was like first round of drinks.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right. That's cool. That's cool. I wonder what other kind of themed restaurants from just like one movie, not like Planet Hollywood or Hard Rock Cafe or something like that, if there could be another restaurant just based on one movie.
God, can someone please just open a Tropic Thunder restaurant?
Oh. There you go.
and the servers play characters.
Yeah.
So you have to have a white server who plays Robert Downey Jr.'s black character.
Oh, yes. Can't be black. Tyrone. Nigga, you gotta be the actual black. I ain't playing that game, nigga. Nigga, you can't play the black guy. Why not? I'm black. Like, that's not how it works.
Tyrone, okay, listen.
Damn it,
understand what you signed up for. This is the Tropic Thunderdome restaurant and cafe.
Yeah. Your character, you like Lance. You like Lance Bass. You're gay. Okay? Crack open booty sweat. That's what you say.
Oh,
busted ass open.
Bust a nut bar and booty sweat.
If they serve you a drink, excuse me, would you like me to bust an ass open? How many asses at the table? Yeah, but then who would be the fucking? What's the person that meets you at the
like the host?
Just the host?
Yeah,
Simple Jack. And he'd have to act just like Simple Jack.
Oh my God, it'd be just so incredibly offensive.
Oh, it would be.
But I would eat there twice a week.
Oh, imagine walking up. Hello? Yes, Reed, party of 4. Reed, 4. Who? Like, just like, and they fuck it up. Like, it's just, oh, dude.
There's just no way. There's no first world country anymore that's like mature enough to handle that. Like no one, like they just can't see the comedy anymore.
And that's what it is, man. Like people with conditions, it's not. I mean, that's not what we're making fun of, but we're just saying like if it would, from the theme, sticking to the theme of the movie, and then what was the other one? What was the other trailer called? Inferno or something like that?
Oh yeah, like the what?
Here we go
Tug
again.
Speedman.
Tug
right?
Speedman. Yeah. Here we go again. Again.
Oh, that one where it's like all the volcanoes have gone off, and he's standing there with a machine gun, and he goes, "Who left the fridge open?"
And he has like 2 Eskimo babies or some shit.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what it was. Again. It was like the Ice Age thing. Yeah, he's like, "Who left the fridge open?"
Yeah, it's like it's even hotter than ever the third time around, except it's cold. Oh man,
shit balls.
They should do another one, please, man.
They can't. It's like they're trying to put that kind of thing out in Hollywood now. No one's greenlighting it. It's done. Fuck. There's no fucking way.
Indie films.
Yeah, I mean, if you got the money and you got some good actors, and a good crew, you can do a great indie comedy for sure.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like okay, so I made a movie, way back, a decade ago.
Yeah.
It's called Underbelly Blues. We made this in LA. It was me and a bunch of other comedians, and my friend Phil, who directed it. And he and I co-wrote this thing together, right?
Okay. How long was it?
Feature.
Like, really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I think I have a... Oh, actually, the full movie is actually on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah, I'll give you a link.
Link below for the Underbelly Blues?
Yeah. So what it is, it's like a farce of Pulp Fiction.
Okay.
It's like a spoof, kind of. It's an utterly fucking ridiculous movie.
Okay.
I mean, it is like B-movie, like just cult.
How long ago did you say it was?
2011.
So
2011. Well, we started it in 2010.
Okay.
It was finished like, I don't know, mid 2011.
So 10 years ago.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Man.
So we got together in LA, and it was a bunch of stand-ups, a couple of improv actors. The way we developed the script is we actually met upstairs at the Comedy Store, and we used the stage up in this place called the Belly Room.
Right.
And what we did was we improvised scenes, and we filmed those scenes on just like a cheap camera.
Okay, yep.
And then we would take the best bits of the improvised sessions and then develop a script out of the improv. Right. So it was a different way of doing it.
I get that method.
But what we ended up getting was pretty fantastic dialogue, actually. Like the movie, I will say the movie has dialogue that is utterly fucking hilarious.
Because it would have been supernatural.
It comes off very natural.
Yeah.
And we improvised on the set still.
Right.
It was like, hey, look, we just want to get from point A to point B. The script is a blueprint.
So what is it about?
Okay, so the movie is about a entire group of criminals who all go after this mysterious briefcase because they heard there's like a shit ton of money in it. So they're all trying to steal it.
Right.
So the briefcase is like the object of it's the MacGuffin, as they call it.
Okay, yep.
So everything revolves around this object, and what's happening through the film is you're meeting a whole bunch of moronic, out of their fucking mind criminals.
Okay.
And we had one rule.
Right.
The rule was every single character in this movie has to be an utter piece of shit.
Okay. Rule.
Every person that shows up on the screen is not likable. Every single person.
Hey, man.
But likable in their own way. Like they're likable because they're so despicable.
Yes.
So anyway, that was a lot of fun. And I tell you what, here's the thing.
What's the thing?
So when this movie was done, okay, it went around a whole shitload of film festivals.
Really?
And it won awards.
Fuck off.
No, I like
what?
I have all the receipts. Like I ain't talking shit here. This movie cleaned up.
Really?
It won at multiple festivals. It won Best Experimental Film, Best Comedy, Best Original Screenplay, Best whatever. Like, we have many film festival laurel awards.
Congratulations, man.
That's thanks,
what's up.
man.
That's fucking cool.
Now, here's where I'm going with this, though.
Okay.
First of all, we knew there was no way, like, the masses would ever hear of this movie. It's tiny. It's a tiny micro budget B movie. With a whole bunch of no names. Okay. The only name that it's not even a big name.
Right.
And this added to the joke. So we were at a barbecue one day.
Yeah.
We had just wrapped like the main production, right? Mm-hmm. So we're at this barbecue, and the girl who owned the house was involved in the film. Mm-hmm. And so she invited us to this, it was like a networking barbecue, a very LA thing. It's like, no, I can't just have a barbecue. It's a networking barbecue. I mean, this place is, honestly, that place is so fucking disgusting and filthy. I'm so glad I don't live there anymore.
That's ridiculous.
Because you can't, because that's the shit I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You can't just have a barbecue. It's a networking barbecue. Like, really? It's like, hey, look, no disrespect to you. Like, we're friends, but for fuck's sake, we can't just get together and have ribs.
Hello, police. Yeah, the blacks are having a barbecue for the sake of having a barbecue. There's no networking happening.
There's no networking.
No networking at the barbecue. Just people getting together, having a good time.
It's very suspicious.
Very. I see smoke. I see smoke from the smoker. Is that natural?
Officer, I would understand if I saw Tyler Perry there, but I don't.
Oh, wait a minute.
He's not there.
Medina just walked in. Medina, it's fine.
Oh, my God.
Looks like they're filming. Big Mama's house.
I looked for Terry Crews. I did not see him.
No. If there's titty dancing involved and Terry Crews is around, then it's fine. I don't see any of that. Wait a minute. The Wayans brothers showed up. They're doing whiteface again. It was fine a few years ago, fellas.
So we're at this barbecue, and our friend comes up to us,
right?
And she points to this guy who's like standing over in the corner, like by himself, just chain smoking cigarettes. And she goes, "You know who that is?" And we look over, and he looked familiar. And we're like, "Nah." Like, and she goes, "That's Tony Tarantino."
Oh.
And I was like, so wait, are you saying there's like a relation to the famous Quentin Tarantino?
Right.
And she goes, well, that's his dad.
What?
And I was like, get the fuck out of here. She goes, no, that's his estranged father.
Wow.
And I'm like, you're telling me Quentin Tarantino's estranged father, who he has like no contact with, is at your fucking networking barbecue.
What for?
In the back. I'm like, she goes, oh, well, he worked on like the same project I did like, last year or whatever. There was some explanation for him being there.
Right.
So because we had just wrapped this ridiculous movie,
right,
it was a spoof of like Tarantino-esque films.
Right.
That's what it is.
Right.
That's what Underbelly Blues is.
Okay.
Phil approaches this guy, And mind you, these future talks happened when I actually left LA.
Mm-hmm.
But Phil and a couple of these guys convinced Tony Tarantino to put his name on the film as a Tarantino Presents to add to the joke.
Oh, are you kidding? Did he do it?
Yep.
Oh, are you serious?
And here's the thing. So Tony Tarantino, he owns this independent film outlet called Tarantino Productions. It has nothing to do with Quentin Tarantino.
Right.
This guy has nothing to do with Quentin Tarantino. It's
Right.
like the estranged dad, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So to add to the joke, it was this Tarantino, a Tarantino production presents, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah,
yeah.
you know, just to add to the fucking absurdity. So, anyway, so this film does quite well, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what starts to happen, we start getting offered, like, distribution.
Really?
From companies, okay?
Right.
So, early on, after it cleaned up at, like, 20 festivals, there were a few, like, you know, relatively big, credible, independent outlets that wanted to, like, release this thing as, like, this independent movie, put it in
As it was? They didn't want to redo it?
As it was.
Right.
Put it in select theaters, that kind of thing.
Shit, man.
So we were in talks with quite a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's where it gets interesting. All right, here's
Right.
where it circles back to our conversation about what can you even do nowadays.
Right.
When did the tide start to turn?
Okay, got it.
Okay. We made this movie at a very interesting time because what we witnessed was the sentiment start to change
Oh.
in people who acquired films and you know the material they want to put out there in the world.
I
And
see.
okay, so this whole woke thing, this is not something that just happened like last year. Like,
Oh, yeah. No.
this has been brewing for
Yeah.
a long time.
Yeah.
Even before we made this movie. Trust me, this is the most anti-woke movie you have ever fucking seen, I promise
I'm
you.
going to watch it tonight if it's on YouTube.
Yeah, I'll shoot you a link, dude.
Yeah.
So what starts to happen is this. We were offered, we had actual financial offers on the table. This is no bullshit. There were contracts in place with certain entities. There were things that in the works that started to happen.
Right.
It was very exciting. Now, at the time, I was in my early 20s. I was still, well, let's see. I guess when these talks were happening, I was 25.
Right.
And there was a lot of exciting conversations. There was a lot of conversations. There was a lot of conversations about, like, yeah, you know, like there's these like cool art house theaters in these cities, like, you know, Austin, Texas, and there's like this Alamo Draft House, and like, you know, they're like naming like famous like indie art house theaters. We want to get it into these theaters because this is the kind of movie. At the time, at least, like, it's a total just like laugh fest popcorn movie. Like, you know what I mean? It's not some high end multi-million-dollar production. It's like a, you know, a B movie cult following.
Straight from the heart type film, not a money grab.
Straight to the DVD bargain bin, ridiculous, absurd shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, something that, like, if people wanted to, like, throw fruit at the screen, they could. You know, it's like, fuck it. It really is a fuck it movie.
Yeah.
So what starts to happen over the course of, like, a year that these conversations are happening, what we start noticing is people start to cut communication with us.
Really?
Like, just very randomly. And we would like email them or call them and be like, hey, you know, we were kind of in the middle of like some talks. Nothing's, you know, like what are we doing here? Like, are we?
Yeah.
And then what we started to notice is we would get like these very kind of vague responses from some people, and they'd say things like this. They'd go, well, we are finding it a little more difficult to market this to, certain demographics. They would start to use very generalized, kind of cryptic language in their emails. Like, and so what started to become obvious was there were many people who work in these like acquisition departments that became very uncomfortable with the movie. Really? Very uncomfortable. And and I'll give you another example. There was a film festival we did. It was called the Other Venice Film Festival, which took place in Venice Beach, California.
Yep.
It was this outdoor festival, and it's like this huge projector screen, like outdoors on the beach kind of thing.
Yeah, cool.
Our film headlined that festival.
Really?
There was hundreds of people sitting in front of this screen.
In 2011.
It was about 2011. Maybe into 2012 at that point.
Yeah.
I think that was in the last of its run.
Okay.
So, hundreds of people are like falling out of their chairs laughing, like shitting themselves. Because I will say, and look, I haven't watched it in a few years. Like, I'm sure some of the comedy's probably a bit dated. I get it.
Oh, but still,
whatever. But at the time, we just struck a chord in people at the time.
Yeah.
It was a movie that just didn't give a fuck, and people like appreciated that.
Yeah,
people still really, really appreciate that now.
Yes,
but you got to like get it to them.
Yeah,
because there's distribution companies like they're just no one's fucking doing it now, and like
no one touched Seth Rogen's movie.
Yeah, that's right.
The Interview.
No one wanted
to touch it. Yep.
Yeah, like what? You're afraid of offending Kim Jong-un?
Like,
what the fuck's wrong with you? He's an asshole. Offend him.
That's right. Oh no,
but look, the point is, this movie we made a decade ago is a prime example of something that we couldn't even put that in front of a company now. They would tell us to get the fuck out of their office with this garbage.
That's shit, dude.
Now, it's not, and again, like when someone watches this film, the criticisms that are 100% I agree with are it's very low production. Well, yeah, okay.
What do you expect for a low production, low budget film?
Of course, it's extremely micro budget.
Yeah,
whatever bargain bin stuff. The music is, it's kind of cheesy, and it's like, yeah, okay, cool, because it's like royalty free internet bullshit music.
Yeah, that's right.
So of course.
It's got the tags
There's
on it
so
still.
many things you could say about this movie that I'd be like, yeah, of course, no argument. Like, of course.
Well.
The one thing, though, that I will always vouch for regarding that movie, though, is the fucking jokes, bro.
Yeah?
This movie has incredible comedy in it, in my opinion.
Okay.
One of my best friends, my best friend from back home, Derek, did the theme song for the movie. Actually,
it's the original.
And it's fucking awesome. So I
right.
always appreciated the hell out of that,
dude. I'm looking forward to peeping this video, this movie.
See, you'll love the fuck out of it.
Oh, I'm sure it's because I'm not an uptight asshole.
It is right up. It's right up your airtight alley.
Yeah. I'm going to be calling you at midnight. Excuse me, Mr. Reed. I don't appreciate what you did in the film. No, you ain't got to worry about that.
But it's just, I think back to that sometimes, and I'm like, fuck, there's just no way.
Yeah.
And if we were still in Hollywood right now, and that script, if I showed that script to like actors now,
yep.
How many would be like, oh, like, fuck you.
Yeah.
You disgust me. How could you write something like this?
Well,
because I feel like that's what's happening now. I feel like everything's way too serious.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think there's a lot of artists out there, including actors, who are stuck in this Hollywood dog shit, who want to do ridiculous things.
Yeah.
And they're afraid to.
Have you seen the series on Netflix, Black Mirror?
No, it's one of those things, for some reason, I still haven't gotten around to it.
Man.
And I've heard nothing but great shit about it.
It's the type of shit that you're talking about now. You kind of put it perfectly. Like, it's got actors in there that seems like they want to do something, not necessarily against the grain, but just outside of the normal stream of what's
trying to think
popular.
outside the box.
Man, this shit is so... I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to spoil not one drop for you. But, dude, as soon as you can... I think there's 3 seasons at the moment. And, yeah, there haven't been any for a couple years now, which is unfortunate. But, yeah, it's not like one episode is this... It's not like a series. Like, it's one episode is this, another episode's that, blah, 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 blah. Mm-hmm. And, dude, because it's made by different people, different actors, and just different concepts. And it's just fucking... It's like... Yeah, man. It's. I'm so, sad and legit that it's no longer out there because it's something that I was enjoying watching because it's like, well, thank fuck for this. You know what I mean? I don't have to put on another goddamn Marvel movie or some bullshit like that. You know what I mean? You could watch something different.
And there's nothing wrong with the Marvel movies,
no.
but it's like sometimes you want some wacky out there shit. That's
out there shit.
Original.
Another one that's kind of like that is Love, Death, and Robots.
Oh yeah, I heard that was out there.
Yeah, that's out there as well. That's all animated stuff, but yeah, Black Mirror is all live action shit, and it's just, bro, just watch it because it seems, just you can take what you want from it, but you will thoroughly enjoy it. I'll tell you right now.
You know what I enjoyed? There was a movie that came out a few years ago. And critics just shit down this thing's throat.
What was it?
Bright, starring Will Smith.
I'm a critic then, because that was trash.
Okay, so...
that was trash.
So here's my take on it. Was it the best film in the world? Fucking of course not. But goddamn, I gotta tell you, they really went for it.
Oh, they sure did.
I mean,
they
bro,
sure did. Yeah.
They really went for, like, hey, we just want to be so fucking different. Like, just something you've never watched before.
Yeah.
So I totally respect what they were going for. I respect the effort.
Yep.
I respect everything that went into that. The final product, not the biggest fan of.
No.
I mean, look, in terms of like cinematography and effects and that kind of thing, like,
oh, yeah.
I mean, it's top notch shit.
It was up
like
there.
It's really good
for sure.
But that I just remember thinking that, like, after I saw it, I was like, okay, not the greatest thing I've ever seen, but goddamn, my hat is off to the effort behind this and trying to be different. Like,
they tried.
My hat is off to you.
They did try. And I honestly think it got the attention that it did because Will Smith was in it. Like,
sure.
To be real.
If there was not an A-list actor in the lead, I mean, good luck. I don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know where that would have went. Because even with Will Smith as the lead, it got get shit on.
Yeah, that's right. So, and maybe that's one of the reasons that it got shit on even more because they were expecting something else and they didn't get it. But
yeah, exactly.
Who knows? But apparently they're filming a second one or have filmed the second one. So we're getting Bright 2 instead of Tropic Thunder 2.
Bright 2.
What kind of?
Brighter.
You thought the first one was bright. Serious, man.
Who left the light on?
Like staring directly into the sun again.
Bright, part 2. illumination.
Yeah. Twice the brightness, half the UV ray damage to your body.
I did like how the orcs, though, in that movie, it's like, I don't know what they were, I don't know what the fuck they were going for here, but the orcs apparently were all like, or most of them at least, were like Compton gangsters.
Yeah,
like,
all of them.
What is going on?
Straight
like,
gangsters or football players.
Or there was the club they'd go into, like the death metal club.
Yeah.
So like the orcs were like also. So I guess the orcs were like a rebellious sort of like
the minority.
Yeah, I guess.
Straight up, they were the minority. Like
the counterculture kind of underground sort of shit.
That's right. The outsiders. Black people got accepted. All it took was orcs to be thrown into the mix.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. You saying there's orcs? Blacks, you're okay. Come over here. Orcs, you guys, now we're going to oppress you. I understand 100% what you're saying because that's what it was like, the rebellious ones. And that's why the lead orc, the cop, got so much shit because they're like, what are you trying to do being a cop? Blah, blah, blah.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, we'll see what the second one holds. I don't know.
I didn't even know they were doing a second one.
Well,
fucking
there was
why?
Talks that they were going to do it. I don't know.
Why even bother?
I don't know.
Just why?
Once
you something should, in my opinion, I think something really should deserve a sequel. Like it needs to make sense.
Yeah.
But so many films, it's like you've done it. Move on.
Yeah.
There doesn't even need to be a sequel. There are so many films that just don't. They just don't even. I would even argue that the original Jurassic Park didn't need any of these fucking movies that came after it. Maybe the second one, but you stop there. The Lost World was cool.
Yeah, the third one was just money grab trash.
It's all fucking trash from there. Yeah. All of it. I can't stand it.
No, I didn't like it. And then Jeff Goldblum had like a black daughter. What?
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
Was that?
Yeah.
Or I guess it was more of I think it was stepdaughter.
I wanted to know more about that. I'm like, hold on a second. He's pulling chocolate? How? Let me know how.
You know who for years had a crush on Jeff Goldblum?
Who's that?
My mother.
Really?
She talks about this all the time.
Oh, okay.
For years.
Really?
She had this strange crush on him. She always told me, she was like, I can't even understand it myself. I don't know.
Really?
There was just something about Jeff Goldblum over the years. There's just something about him.
Right.
I think he was just like the odd one. He's just so odd.
Yeah.
But he's this really tall, dark, semi-handsome guy. I mean, but goofy. There's just something about him. And I think my mom's not alone. I think there's a lot of women who
have a secret crush.
They had that Goldblum fever.
They can't explain it. It's the rush, Goldblum rush.
The Goldblum rush, yeah.
What's the dude who plays Ant-Man? What's his name?
Oh, Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd. Yes.
He hasn't aged one bit.
From what he was in God damn it.
Clueless.
Was he?
Yep. He played Alicia Silverstone's stepbrother.
Oh, that's
how far
right.
back. Yeah.
That's right. And he was in another series that my wife watched as well. I can't fucking remember what it was. But yeah, that's my wife's secret crush.
Oh, Paul Rudd?
Paul Rudd.
Oh, I can see that.
And I'm
He's a handsome guy.
Well, I'm like, really? Why? She goes, yeah, he's just something about him. I'm like, fucking what is it?
He's funny as shit, too.
He's funny.
He is really good.
He's hilarious, man. I'll
his
give him
timing is impeccable. Like
and his delivery as well.
Fuck, dude.
He's one of a kind. That's for sure. But I still don't like it.
It's like, God damn it, that's a beautiful man, and he's hilarious.
Damn
this
it.
is
And
quite
he
intimidating.
played a fucking superhero. Like, shit.
He was so legit as Ant-Man.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. I wasn't 100%, when they're making the film, like how he would go as Ant-Man, but then it came out, and it's like, yeah.
Made perfect sense.
Yep. Nailed it. They know what they're doing.
Oh, dude. Yeah, Paul Rudd. That's
Yeah.
a sexy man.
I look forward to working with him when I get the role as the next Black Panther. So, just... Wakanda forever.
Yeah, you'll play Black Panther's light-skinned third cousin.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you'll just
Wait,
hear me.
I have Wakanda blood too?
Yeah.
This is crazy.
You'll hear me in the back. This is Wakanda forever. Because Z. No, fuck. I fucked that up. Not part of it. It was like the Zulu nation of Wakanda. You're not actually included. I'm good.
Oh.
Because I'm going to have that beer, I think.
Okay. Oh, you're going to make me polish this?
You're going to polish that.
All right. Well,
Stang.
I guess
Get some
not
Stang.
driving anywhere. Wouldn't it be funny if I couldn't make it back in my house from my garage?
I'd turn the camera back on, dog. I'm telling you that much.
Lisa would come home from work. She's like, "What the hell's wrong with Michael?"
Yeah.
Well, he got the sting.
He got stung by something.
I think he stepped on something that stung him.
Some sticky Stang. Honey.
He got stung in his big toe. He's all swollen.
Some bum jumped out of the trees and just started whooping his ass.
For $100.
For $100. Hundo.
I don't know why I always like talking like that, like a gay Southerner.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't.
it's because they're gay.
It just always this just always just entertains me. I see dudes with their shirts off on the beach, and I'm just thinking to myself, I'd like you to pull that Speedo down and whip out. Just go ahead and whip it out in front of me while I'm building my sandcastle. I don't know why. I don't know why it's so
that
fun.
to me is two accents in one. I can't juggle two. I can only do one at a time. That's fantastic.
Wait, so let's go for 3. Hold on.
Try
so
3.
Gay, Southern.
Female. That's not an accent, really. It's just different.
No. It's just a gender.
Gay Southern black guy.
Oh, okay. So gay, Southern, black, but stereotypical black?
Oh, yeah. Super stereotypical.
Yeah, so I was just like building this sandcastle on the motherfucking beach. I see these.
Incorrect. Let me stop you there. Black people don't visit the beach.
Yeah, so I was at the basketball court.
More accurate. Continue.
Yeah, so I was chilling at the motherfucking basketball court, and I saw this dude. He was in his singlet, right? And he was at the 3-point line. And I was just like, hey, I'm a guard you. I'm a guard you. And then he calls his teammates over, and they be trying to box me out, and I'm like, you ain't boxing out shit. And then I just stare at his sweaty ass as he's going in for a motherfucking layup, and I'm just like, I just like to pull down them sweaty ass Nike shorts. Just stick my face between. I just want to stick my face between them sweaty ass cheeks. Just go like that.
How's it?
Just I just want to tickle his asshole with my tongue.
Well, there you have it. Yeah. All right.
Lord.
Again, I can only do one at a time.
Oh my God.
Congratulations on cracking 3.
I guess that was 3. Is it possible to even get to 4?
Possible to do 4. What?
Okay, so Southern, gay, black,
Old person.
Old. Oh, Jesus. All right.
Let me Here we go. Ready?
Let me take a sip of this Stang.
Get some Stang in you.
So what are the four again? So
gay, southern, old black person.
Oh, God.
You better nail this. There are going to be a lot of upset gay old black people in the South.
So I got to tell you that this past Sunday I was at the Sunday Mass at the Baptist church. Just up the street up there. All right, I was at the Baptist church, right? And the preacher, he was going on about the sins of the father and all that. Now I was just looking around this church, and I saw this young white boy come on in with his wife. It's 2021. It's the interracial couple, and I ain't got no problem with it. I ain't got no issue with it. But I looked at this young Michael Phelps looking motherfucker, and I thought to myself, what would it be like to watch him swim naked? And then I got home and I cracked myself a bottle of whiskey and passed out in my chair. Then I had me a dream that I was eating a box of Wheaties, and I looked at the Wheaties box, and there this white boy was. He was naked on the Wheaties box, and he had a big old raging erection. And I thought to myself, well, this is the strangest Wheaties box I ever seen. And then because it was a dream, shit got all, motherfucking fantastical. And he came off the Wheaties box, and he sat next to me at my table, and he put his rock hard erection in his hand, and he looked over at me and he said, you want to suck it? So I finished my mouthful of cereal, and I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna suck it. I'm gonna suck it real good. Suck it real good. And wouldn't you know it, I was in the middle of sucking this Michael Phelps looking motherfucker's dick. And this disco music started playing in the background.
Smooth Fire FM.
That's right. I looked over at the radio and I'll be goddamned. It was Smooth Fire FM. It was like a soundtrack to sucking this Olympiad's penis.
I don't know. Okay, that's enough. That is quite enough. Boy, howdy.
Oh, what do you think? I'll just let you go. I could have stopped you, but I was like, nah. What do you think, folks? Did Mike nail 2? Did he nail 3? Did he nail 4? And did that old gay southern black man nail naked Michael Phelps? Who or what got nailed?
Okay, I'm gonna challenge you now.
Oh fuck! With what?
All right. So let's start with 2.
I can't. All right.
All right. No, we'll start with 1.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to give you a situation.
All right.
So we're gonna go Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I'll just do it. Come on, give it to me now. Hurry up.
Okay, so it's Arnold.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me.
Come on, I'm here. Do it. Come on.
I was feeling a bit gassy there. Had to get that out.
You shouldn't have swallowed.
I just took it all in. Down my throat.
Bit bubbly.
woke up in the middle of the night and I was choking. My wife was like, "You okay?" And I was just like, "Fuck off, woman."
So we have a Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he's having a gay experience with
Da! Da! Okay. Da! Da, it's not a penis. It is a penis. Wait. Yeah. That was a big penis. And it was in my face, and I was like, da, I'll be back to suck it.
I'll be back to suck it.
So I went there in the kitchen for toasty, and I came back like, where are you going? Come here. I'm here. Let's do it. So I put it in, and I was like, and then he was finished. I was like, thanks, come again. He's like, okay. I was like, no, not now. Wait. I'll be back. All right, that's all I got.
I'll be back to suck it.
That's all I got for that. Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
Oh, folks.
Oh, that was fun.
What time do we got here?
What do we got?
All right.
How we tracking?
Oh, we're tracking real good.
Yeah, sweet.
Let me see here. I'm just going to go into the little archive here.
Mm-hmm.
The other day, I do recall saving a couple of interesting little tidbits.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. See, I forgot what they were. And then I just opened this up, and I'm like, oh, yeah, there's
This one, for sure.
a couple here. So, folks, I think we've hit, we're just over an hour. I think we're at about an hour and 10 minutes, so it leaves us plenty of time.
Yeah, cool.
To milk the good old Ask Reddit All-Stars.
Ooh,
So, my friend Cookie Monster, you ready to
Yes.
get into our now famous to our 25 subscribers?
Soon to be 50, motherfucker.
Although we have a lot more listeners than that. All right. So, folks, we're going to get into some Ask Reddit All-Stars here, and there is some fun stuff here. So this first one was posted a few days ago by Deleted. So the screen name got deleted, which is fine. So now it's like totally anonymous.
Right.
So this question is, employers, what's the most insane complaint you've had about an employee that turned out to be completely true?
Wow. All right. Lego.
So, Easy-O Lucky-O Free responded, our worker took a shit in the toilet of a vacant apartment that didn't have running water and then didn't say anything and left. They know they are supposed to use bathrooms in the offices/clubhouses because vacant units never have running water. The complex didn't find it until 3 days later.
Oh, no.
When they brought a potential tenant for a walkthrough.
Oh, no.
It had been over 100 degrees all week.
Oh.
The woman I spoke to said there wasn't any toilet paper either.
Oh, no. Wow. Dump and go, huh? Dump and run. Shit.
Chum Bucket 311 responded, the cemetery director was selling plots, pocketing the money, $750, and selling the same plot to another family. The second family would show up ready to bury their deceased only to find the grave already being used. He got away with it for a year.
Oh, my God, man. What a low-life piece of shit.
Holy shit.
That's messed up, dude. That's messed up.
Please don't ban me, responded. Had a complaint that someone was driving one of our machines with a giant swastika on the side. Never in a million years. But then went down and there it was. Person was fired immediately, but he didn't care. Oh, okay. Well, you hired a... Well, there you go. You hired a Nazi asshole.
Well, they need to put... I bet they put that on
wasn't there some vetting?
Background check.
It's usually pretty obvious that someone is like a straight-up Nazi white supremacist.
Yeah.
Because they're always really proud of that.
Oh,
They don't hide it.
Nope. Not at all. That's why he didn't give a shit when he got fired. He was like, worth it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm fired? Well, whatever. Guess I'll just go torment minorities.
Telling me I can get back to my day job? Thanks.
Jesus. Eyes like dead grass responded. One of my current coworkers told me this story the other day. He used to be a manager at a fast food restaurant. He said that one night after a busy rush, a woman called his store to complain that her fried food item had hair all over it. The manager denied this claim and assured the lady that the food items had never been in contact with hair and would never have left the store in a dirty manner. He backed his store and employees all the way and insisted that the woman was mistaken. Upon further investigation, one of the kitchen employees admitted that she had dropped a food item on the floor that night and didn't want to risk having the customer wait an extra 5 minutes to make a new one.
What?
You fucking moron.
That's dumb as shit, man. Really?
I mean, but at the same time, first of all, I don't ever condone that. That's fucked up. Just make a new one. But in terms, I'm wondering if she had one of those shifts.
Oh, yeah.
One of those shifts where everybody had been waiting. And she's getting fucking yelled at.
Could have been.
And you know, it's fast food. It's like it's not like fast food workers are respected ever.
That's right.
Which is unfortunate. I'm always really nice when I go in there.
The lady at Taco Bell this evening, the young girl, very professional and lovely.
Good.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering, like, if it's like toward the end of the shift and it's like that mentality. She's like, I've just fucking had it.
Yeah.
I don't want to get yelled at again. I don't want to have shit thrown at me again.
Well,
just take it and get the fuck out.
The thing, too, is, like, why is there so much goddamn hair on the cooking room floor?
Yeah, the cooking room, the kitchen?
Yeah, it's the cooking room. Excuse me?
The cooking room.
I know you have experience in the industry, Mike, but from a customer's perspective, the cooking room.
Hey, what's y'all doing back there in that room? Oh, well, this is the cooking room.
We's cooking. Oh, it's the cooking room.
I feel like there's a name for that.
Yeah.
Well, some call it a kitchen. Yeah. We call it a cooking room.
It's the cooking room. What you make in the cooking room? Chitlins, collard greens, bread, grape soda.
Yes, sir. This here is the cooking room. It's also where we store all the janitorial necessities and the chemicals. Yeah, we decided not to cook in the kitchen anymore. We just use the custodial closet.
That's right.
It's the cooking room.
Cooking room. It's different, people.
Oh, Jesus. Technos responded, and again, the question was employers. What's like, the craziest complaint you got about an employee but turned out to be true? Mm-hmm. Technos responded, I was reviewing employee evaluations at a Fortune 500, and one of them complimented an employee for improving as, quote, he hadn't yet eaten any paste this quarter, end quote. So I go to the manager and ask if there's a way she can cut the insult. The manager says it's not an insult. I caught him eating paste twice last year. Wrote him up for it, too. Here's the reason the folks in documents have had to switch. Oh, he's the reason the folks in documents have had to switch to mucilage and rubber cement. And so this person has another one. Found on a comment card in our suggestions box was, quote, improve your seafood selection. Your trout made me sick, end quote. We were a hardware store. The boss mentioned it at the next store meeting, laughing and taking bets on which customer left it and which store she'd mistaken us for. Marco, one of the assistant managers, got a really sour face. The boss says, what's the matter, Marco? Trout got your tongue? Marco says, no, but that might have been me. I told a couple of customers about all the fish I caught on my vacation, and one of them asked if I had caught any trout. So he sold them some trout.
What kind
Just
of
watching
shit?
you shake your head.
What?
These
Come on, man.
Folks, just know these people are out there.
Yeah.
These people work at places.
They got the job. to
These
begin
people
with.
manage places.
They passed the screening test.
That's right.
Jesus.
These people run cooking rooms.
And then the stupid person left the comment like it was an actual thing that they wanted improvement on. Next time I come by illegal trout, it better be fucking top notch.
Fuck yeah. It's like, what the hell is this? I found a goddamn bolt in the trout. It's almost as if I had bought it at a hardware store.
Go figure. Tasted a bit irony.
Honey, where'd you get this trout from? Oh, from Ralph's Hardware.
Yeah. Duh. It's got some sawdust in it.
Uncle Snowstorm responded, a chain restaurant here does student discount of 30% off. Mm-hmm. One of the waiters, who was a student himself, would use his own student discount whenever a table paid full price in cash and keep the difference for himself. Pretty classic scam there.
Hey, man. Hey.
Only got found out because head office emailed the manager to check why one student had eaten at the restaurant 5 times a day for the last few weeks. See,
Well,
you
gotta spread it out.
another dumb criminal.
That's right. That's right. Hats off to like head office for looking into that. You
They
know what I'm
caught it.
saying? Because
Yeah.
who else would give a shit? Who cares? These people do, apparently.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, they caught the anomaly. They're like, yeah, Billy is like feasting at the restaurant. It's like, is he even working? Like, what the fuck?
We know we don't pay him that well. He can't afford to eat there 5 times a day.
Riders of the Storms responded. I, a HR head, got a call from a sex chat administrator informing our official account is unpaid. They will take legal action if we don't pay immediately. I thought it was a joke. Anyways, we did get a legal notice. Then legal and HR investigated. The, quote, sex chat company sent a phone call copy. As soon as I played it, my HR lady screamed, I know this guy. He works in supply chain.
Wow.
Later on, we realized we had an employee who used to make phone sex chat calls using our company landline.
Wow.
We politely told him to pay up and settle the matter, then issued a final warning letter. Oh, so they didn't even fire him. They just gave him a warning letter. Dude, at that point, what? Fuck, it's so worth it.
Well,
although I don't know
he
how
had
much
to pay
the bill
up.
was.
Yeah, that's right. That sucks.
But really, I mean, what? Okay, so it's like a paycheck you forfeit. Man. I mean, how much of the charges really?
Depends on how long you're on.
Well, I guess it
for.
depends on what you're into. I mean, which sex chat you're calling? There's
bro,
if it's one of them freaky ones.
That's right.
Like, hi, yes, this is John again. Yes, yes. Make sure you put the midget on.
Yeah. Bring that donkey again. Yeah. I want to hear Eon the whole time.
That's right. Yours ain't the only ass I want in the room. I'll do one more from this one.
Okay.
Nap Trapped responded. Had an employee that was actively robbing local banks on his days off.
Wow.
I believe he hit 8 to 9 different banks before he got caught. Mm-hmm. Found out about it during an early morning FBI raid of the employee locker / break rooms done in conjunction with a raid on his house. To say it was a shock is an understatement. He wasn't even top 20 of my list of potential potential criminal employees.
Huh.
Well,
so she had a list, or he or she had a list.
They had a list.
Wow, and this person was doing well if they were doing, 8
Yeah.
to 9 banks and weren't even on the radar.
So, okay, so they got caught, but it sounds like a relatively professional criminal.
Hey, man.
Unassuming, no one would suspect you.
That's what you want.
And 9 banks later, you're caught.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fucking banks.
That's a lot of banks, man.
Just to get away with one is like,
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit.
That's right. And then to do 8 more? For fuck's sake, dude.
Oh, boy. So, now this one, I'm going to do this one from a week ago because this was, we were voting on what to do last week. This is one we didn't do, so I saved it for this week because I thought it was interesting. Now, do you remember the show To Catch a Predator with Chris Hansen?
Yes. Yep. So this is the one, what's the...
Okay, so the question posed by Breakup Simulator Light.
What?
Redditors who knew men caught on To Catch a Predator before the show, what were they like? Now, I think this is a pretty interesting question. Let's see. First response here. Wolfie Butt responded.
Ow! Ow, ow!
This will get buried at this point, but my friend dated someone who ended up disappearing. Then we eventually found out he had been arrested for trying to sleep with an underage girl and having rope and guns in his trunk. It wasn't until a few weeks later that we even learned he was on the show. It just kept unraveling. He had come to get drinks for one of my birthdays, and to be honest, he seemed completely normal. There was nothing that stood out to me as creepy or off. My friend was a wreck after everything happened. She's a smart girl, too, and didn't expect anything like that at all. I felt really bad for her. See, that's the thing. That's another criminal, completely unassuming.
Yep.
This is why like the really prolific serial killers get away with the shit is because there's just this person that like nobody would even look to.
Bundy?
Yeah, fuck, dude.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's see. Zombie Man responded. Didn't actually know the guy, but one guy showed up to the sting in a company semi-truck. It is blurred out in the episode, but the company is Covenant Transport. I went to work for them a few years after that episode. Excuse me. During orientation, they gave us a list of, quote, things that will result in immediate termination. Things like driving under the influence, failing a drug screen, and impromptu meetings with Chris Hansen.
Oh, right. Well, hey.
Why don't you just have a seat?
Have a seat.
Yeah, just have a seat right there.
By the way, you're fired.
That was Chris Hansen's like famous line from that show.
Yeah, as if like it was going to make it less uncomfortable.
Yeah, exactly. I love this screen name. I fuck zebra cakes.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Respond.
Yeah, you do.
Remember zebra cakes?
I fucking love zebra cakes.
Bro.
You know what I used to do with zebra cakes?
What?
Because I used to work at the commissary as a bagger, right? And I'd work on tips. But the thing is, you get tips, you're a teenage kid, you go into the fucking commissary, you spend it immediately on food you don't need.
That's right.
So I was constantly getting zebra cakes and other shit. But anyway, I'd get zebra cakes, and then I'd get cake icing, and I'd put it on top of the zebra cake, and that's how I'd eat it.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I knew what I was doing.
So I fucked zebra cakes.
Said. So anyway.
So anyway, I enjoy sexual intercourse with zebra cakes, responded. I went to school with Rob Klein. From what I can remember of him, was that he was quiet and kept to himself. He never did anything to label himself a creep. His excuse for showing up has to be one of the worst. Rob said he showed up to let the 13-year-old girl know he wasn't going to be able to hang out after making the 2-hour drive there.
Oh.
He also throws his brother under the bus for the child porn that's on his computer.
Oh, my God, man. Some of the excuses that these people gave, though, were just like, who's buying that? Like, who's buying that, dude?
Oh, well, you see, Chris, I drove 3 hours down here from Saskatchewan. Sorry, I've had a little bit to drink, Chris. From Saskatchewan, I drove 3 hours down here to let this poor girl know that what she's doing is wrong.
Yeah.
I wanted to set a good example, Chris. That's why I showed up here with a 6-pack of beer.
Yeah, that's right. In person. Because I was actually going to take it to my brother's house and have a stern conversation about kid porn.
I was going to say, Tommy, you got to get that kiddie porn off that laptop. So if you don't mind, Chris, I'm just going to head out now.
I got a long drive ahead of me.
Back to Saskatchewan. Oh, I fuck zebra cakes.
Oh, man.
Bro, my brother Steve had... Okay, so he has a really weak stomach.
I think you told us.
I know I have discussed this with you
about his stomach.
It was actually when we were in Jervis Bay. I was telling you about my brother's really weak stomach. How he can't handle really awful smells and vomit and shit. Like it's like immediate nausea.
Yeah.
Well, the story that I think has caused this, like that scarred him for life, stems all the way back to elementary school.
Okay.
So I was in 5th grade. My brother's in 3rd grade. Right. We were all eating in the cafeteria. It's like lunchtime, right? So I was sitting at the table with them.
Right.
And my brother had this weird ass friend. I think his name was Eric. Eric was like that kid. It's like he would wear like moon boots, and he always had like boogers hanging out his nose and shit. Man, yeah. He was just.
You guys sat at the losers table.
He was. Yes, he was a fucking mess. This kid.
Man.
So this kid Eric is in the middle. He's in the middle of devouring zebra cakes.
Really?
Oh, dude! Every kid had zebra cakes in their lunch.
Yep.
Yeah, those little Debbie snacks, bro.
Oh,
fuck yeah.
That's all you ate.
So, this Eric kid, and again, these are 3rd graders.
Yep.
So I'm watching Eric like devour these zebra cakes, and it's all in his braces and shit. Like this kid's an utter fucking mess. So he eats the first 2. There's a whole nother pack of zebra cakes in his lunch. Yeah. His mother's.
He must be an only child or something.
Yeah, I think so. So he takes out the first zebra cake and he starts devouring this one, and someone at the table says something funny, and so Eric goes ha ha ha, like he laughs really hard, bro. Like a fuck ton of chewed up zebra cake.
Oh God!
It flies out of his mouth.
Yeah,
and like a chunk of zebra cake. It lands.
I can understand now,
bro. It lands on my brother's bottom lip. He does this thing. Steve does this thing where like he fucking because he was like Steve was about to take a bite of his sandwich. His mouth was wide open, and this chunk of chewed ass fucking zebra cake.
Oh fuck! Man.
It just lands right on the inner part of his bottom lip, like right in front of his teeth. and Steve gets up, he drops his sandwich, and he's just like, ah! This like teacher comes over, and she's like, Steven, are you okay? And my brother's just like, ah! Ah! And he hits the zebra cake off of his lip.
Yeah.
And like immediately, like he like has to like run to the bathroom to like throw up.
Damn. That
And then ever
sucks.
since, I swear it was that moment that just triggered something inside of him. Like,
hey man, sometimes that's what it is.
because I think it was the sight of this other kid. Like you'd look at him eat and you were disgusted already.
Right.
You know, he's chomping on these zebra cakes. He's got boogers hanging out his nose and shit. And then it just lands on Steve's lip.
He must have been thinking something like looking at this kid like, fuck, man, like your mouth is a disgusting just orifice of decay and rot.
Yep.
And he's just thinking all these disgusting thoughts, and then he puts two and two together. Dude, he must
It's
have been.
on me.
Yeah.
It's on my lip.
Oh, my God. Oh, dude, that sucks.
Ugh.
It's funny, but it sucks.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anywho. Any hooty hoo.
Folks. Wayne.
Yeah. What's up?
People.
Mm-hmm.
Wayne Peoples.
People.
Man of the Peoples.
Mm-hmm.
We are at about that time.
Yeah. That's all
For
right,
the,
because I'm tired
for the
anyway.
wrap up.
As usual.
So,
Tired.
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and
Yeah.
you know,
Ponies and midgets.
all you
everyone.
motherfuckers in between those things.
Yeah. Well, they got some stuff to check out. You gonna put the link? Do you have a link
Sure,
to your
yeah.
video, your feature length
Yeah.
film?
There's two possible links
Okay.
I could do. One is a private link,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll just fuck it. I'll
Is
just
it Underbelly Blues?
yeah. I'll just link the one that goes to Industry Works, which is the company that actually distributed it.
Yeah.
It's on it is on Amazon Prime. But I think it's the States only.
Of course it would be.
Yeah. But if you have a not any sort of legal advice or anything, I'm just saying if you happen to have a VPN,
Yeah.
you can
Access.
look like you're in another country.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
Access.
VPN, virtual private network. That's how it works.
Unofficial sponsor.
This video is not available in your region. Well, it is now,
It is now.
motherfucker. Virtual private network.
I'll just change my region.
But I'm not saying I do that.
Mm-mm.
I just know it works that way.
Yeah, because we're educated.
It's just what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Virtual private network. ExpressVPN.
We're gonna get shadow banned again.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Our lack of mainstream popularity is our own shadow ban. We are in the shadows.
We did it to ourselves.
It's where we lurk.
Oh yeah.
We lurk in the shadows of the internet. But you know
That's
what?
right.
That's why we're fucking cool, bro.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Yeah, we're like back alley podcasters.
Yeah, with our moon boots and zebra
Yeah.
cakes.
We're in the
Nigga.
back alley, baby. We're gonna record a new episode and maybe perform a couple of back alley abortions. Let's do this.
You got a pregnant lady? I got a coat hanger. Anyway.
It's jokes. We're kidding. fucking relax. And before you type some complaint, just think about it.
Yeah.
Think about the time you're wasting doing it.
What are we actually doing that's bad? Nothing. We could
Nothing.
actively
It's just
be
words,
doing
and
that
being
shit.
offended is a choice. So
Yeah. Whatever. People listen to us for a reason. So
That's right.
tell your friends that would like it too. Subscribe so we can give this fucking deck away.
Yeah, folks, we want to give the skateboard deck to
Tired of looking at
someone,
it.
but we need to hit 50 subscribers on the YouTube channel, which really, the grand scheme of things, it's nothing.
No.
Very achievable, and we'd like to achieve it sooner than later, so help us out with that. So again, if you're a listener, which most of you are, again, we understand most of our audience is going through Spotify and Apple mainly. But if you can shoot over to the YouTube channel, just hit the subscribe button. Help us out there.
That's right. You can see Mike's awesome pants.
These
awesome.
are awesome. You can also watch our cryptocurrency hip hop music video.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Titled "License to Shill,"
License to Shill.
which was a lot of fun. And
It was.
if you know anything about crypto or in that world, I think you'd appreciate the shit out of it. It's pretty funny.
That's right.
So with that,
With
we
that,
will catch you next week. So yes, next week I'll be in Brisbane.
oh,
We're going to do a remote podcast.
yep,
We'll give you some updates as we get closer to that.
that's right.
Once we record that, I may not be able to post until I get back down here,
Right.
but that's fine. I'm on vacation. Leave me the fuck alone.
That's right. Leave him alone.
We're still going out of our way to record.
well, we got the thing coming up on Tuesday.
Yes.
1,001
So
songs make you want to die.
yes, folks, 1,001 songs that make you want to die. We will be guests on that podcast on Tuesday, so I assume it'll be uploaded very soon after that.
Yeah.
So check them out. Check those guys out on Spotify and
Yeah,
Apple.
very
1,001 songs that make you want to die. The link will be in the description. Thanks, folks. I think that'll do it for us.
Yeah. Peace out.
And peace. Have a good one.